And there we go. Awesome. Kraid does look well. I appreciate it. I will say that he spells his name, and I will spell it in chat for you guys. It's literally spelled K and then rain. Crane. Was that the simplistic choice? Yes, probably. No. I'm not getting onto you. I was just saying. Okay. So let me go ahead and get this off screen. There we go. Hello, Dino Nerd. Hello, Sir Argentinosaurus. Hello, Full Stop. Welcome in. YouTube is joining us now. Hello. What's your favorite dinosaur? Mine is Nanooksaurus huglundi. It is awesome. Hello, creature with internet. Hello. Okay. Guys, it's been a hot minute since I've played Path of Titans. I have to be honest with you. I have to be honest. I have not played Path of Titans in a hot minute. Why? Well, that's because life has gotten busy. And that's just kind of how life goes. So, now I'm going to jump on and we're going to oh boy, we're in queue position 15. This is going to be exciting. This is peak Path of Titans gameplay right here. Yeah, go ahead and say hi to YouTube. Hello. What are we doing today? Well, today I want to do Stegosaurus. Hello, Duck. Hello. Everyone over on YouTube. KTO Yang got a TLC. KTO. Okay, I got beef. While we're sitting in queue, I got beef. My beef is with KTO. All right, KTO is getting rid of their Nanooksaurus mod. Have you guys heard about this? And I'm so upset about it. I'm not going to sit here and pretend that I don't get why they're doing it, but they're getting rid of Nanooksaurus, and I'm so heartbroken about that. Because it's like, it's the only interpretation of Nanooksaurus that exists in a video game. Every other time I have shown off Nanooksaurus and it wasn't the KTO Path of Titans Nanook, it was like a downsized feathered T-Rex. Also, over on YouTube, Dino Nerd, with the $20. Thank you, man. Krylophosaurus is better than the Nanooksaurus. You know what? You gave me $20. I'll allow you to. I'll let you say that. But yeah, no. KTO is getting rid of Nanook. And again, I won't pretend like I don't know why. One of the things about Nanook is that it doesn't hold a niche very well. Whatsoever, we are going on PT semi-realism, I believe. But I don't know. Nanook does not hold a niche within the game very well. In a sense that when you are playing it, it feels like literally everything your size or larger is going to bully you. And everything smaller than you is a pain to fight. Also, hello, Bean. Welcome in. Welcome in, everyone. And hey, don't worry about being late and all that. I stand by my comment. Okay, well, Dino Nerd, I'll let you say it. You get away with it this time. That's always like somebody's not gonna like that. Yeah. I mean, yeah, I guess, but it's still fun to be mid. Yeah, it is. But the thing is, and okay, this is what I mean. In its tier, Nanooksaurus does nothing great, but it does everything well. And this is I have the same issue with Allosaurus, right? It does everything really good, but it does nothing great. And that is the heartbreaking part about that. Is because it's good, but it doesn't, it's a generalist. It's a Tyrannosaur. They're generalists. So they're not like specifically going to be good at one thing or the other. And yes, if you heard that, yes, it is a can of Dr. Pepper. If you've been around long enough, yeah, you know how addicted I am to these. Hey, I'm at the start, been a minute. Have about 45 minutes before work. I heard that Dr. Pepper. Thank you, Nautoraptor and Jade XP for the gifts over on TikTok. Thank y'all. What about Humansaurus? Well, isn't well, in Latin, you would call it, the word for human would be anthro. So it would be Anthrosaurus. right? How are you feeling about the Tyrannosaurid Asia Tyrannus? I think that got synonymized, or at least it's proposed to have been synonymized. What does Dr. Pepper taste like? It tastes like barbecue distilled into a liquid. And it's amazing. Didn't know Dino's main food source was Dr. Pepper? Hey, you don't know me enough. Professor Peppy? Don't even. Anthrosaurus. Yeah. An app description. Yeah. No, someone called Dr. Pepper barbecue water one time, and I was like, you know what? Yeah, you're right. Like, I'm not even upset at that. We're in queue position 9, guys. How exciting. Thoughts on Gus being sold? I have nothing positive or unique to say about that. Anything I say has already been said by many other paleo creators. I am not a fan of it, as you can imagine. I think Gus deserves to go to a scientific institution. It's just kind of unfortunate to see it go, you know? I feel like I see Sir Argentina source and creature with internet everywhere. Oh yeah, no, they're awesome. They're all over my community. Actually, they're everywhere in the shared community of the Paleopod. If you didn't know, I have a podcast with Dino Guy and Paleo Pizza, and we've got an awesome community. You guys should come hang out on the Paleopod over there. We got our own little D&D campaign and stuff going on. It's a lot of fun. Thailand's been getting a few of the... Yeah, Thailand's been getting a few new dinosaurs recently, yeah. What happened if the T-Rex or Spinosaurus was making Digital Circus? I think they would be very confused. You hear about the Suchomimus debate, and what are they saying is confusing me personally? Hey, do not take that stuff at face value. Why? Because it is not confirmed. It was literally one person saying, hey, or it was one paper saying, hey, these two might be the same thing, and it was not the focal point of the paper. That is the most important thing about about that news. The focal point of that paper that quote unquote or supposedly invalidated Suchomimus, which it didn't. That wasn't what it was trying to do. It wasn't about that. They were literally just looking at like the skulls of Spinosaurs. They were looking at the snouts. They were looking at tooth replacement rates. They were looking at how sensitive pressure sensors at the end of their snouts are. The entire rest of that paper is boring. And I don't say that because it is uniquely boring. I say that because every scientific paper is boring. I have never met someone who has gone, oh boy, a new scientific paper. I can't wait to read this one. Occasionally, you will get someone or you will get a scientific paper that does make you say that, right? Where it's like the validation of Nanotyrannus, right? The validation of Nanotyrannus was one of those papers that everyone was like, oh, I gotta read this. But almost the entire rest of the time, every scientific paper is boring. So, yeah. But it was an interesting paper. It was. Best dinosaur excluding Nanook. Oh, God. Tarbosaurus? Can I say that? But yeah. And then, Panzer, you said something strange but odd. Yeah. Yeah, you know Dr. Pepper is great. Hey, it's me, the Rex. Tyrannosaurus Rex! Oh, my God! T-Rex is in my chat! Hey, T-Rex, what do you think of your aquatic cousin, T-Rex? And, your invertebrate cousins, T-Rex and T-Rex. But yeah. Oh yeah, I see a few people talking about like what's going on in like y'all there's like Canadian wildfires that are getting like smog over in like the Midwest, right? I've seen a few of my friends talking about that. But yeah. Lakota when from not believing in Nano, hating them, liking Nano, and now he is a Nano. Yes, okay. I hated Nanotyrannus. I really did. But to be fair, I don't think I ever truthfully hated Nanotyrannus. I just disagreed with the idea that it was a valid taxon by itself. And we're on number 4, guys. We're on cue position number 4. Here we go, guys. Oh! We're in! We're in! Cool avatar thing? Thank you. I really appreciate it. And there it is, guys. And just to everyone who was curious, this is the Path of Titans Nanooksaurus. And I just... Man. Would Tyrannosaurus Rex be the older brother of Eutyrannus? Other way around. Eutyrannus is the older brother of T-Rex, because Eutyrannus comes first. I just, man. Nanook in all 5 of his skins. Yeah. Tyrannosaurus Rex is actually the youngest. I am an Iowa. I see. But yeah. Try Dripto. I have played Dripto a bit. I don't think I've played it on this server. I'm not even sure if it's on the server. I was told Yang got a TLC. Let's take a look at Yang real quick. Hold on. Name your toughest dinosaur name. Mine's Nagatitan. Ooh. Toughest dinosaur name. There was one that I was making a script for recently that you guys might see a video on in the near future. And it is called Thanatos Thalistes. Its name literally translates to Death Harvester. Alright. So I wanted... Do I have a Stegosaurus on this server? Because if not, we're starting from scratch. We do not have a Stegosaurus on this server. Okay, come on. We're doing Stego. Actually, we should probably start from the other side, shouldn't we? Yeah! Let's go. Who drew your avatar? It's sick. The design was made by me, but the model itself and design was finalized by the amazing Go-Go Mr. Dodo over on Instagram and Twitter and all that good stuff. I believe they have an account here on TikTok as well. But I don't know if they use it. Okay. We're gonna go with this guy. Let's see. Be pretty male Stego. I will do that. Yeah. Stego has why? Stego has like 2 abilities? Yeah, but Stegosaurus hits like a truck. Like, okay, look, I get where people are coming from when they say stuff like that. They're like, oh, Stegosaurus is weak. It has so few abilities. Stego hits like a truck. Recommend using Ungulatus in case you need the bleed. Oh, you're right. You're right. I do like Ungulatus because Stenops and Ungulatus are both species of Stego that are real. I don't know about this one. I don't know what that one's a reference to. But yeah, let's do Ungulatus. We will name you... What shall we name you? You know what? This is like an auto-generated name, but I'm going to do Razorback. Because the sharper plates on Ungulatus look like knives. So we'll do Razorback. I feel like a... Does anyone name their dinosaurs in Path of Titans like they're warrior cats? Does anyone else do that? Have I ever played the Isle? Yes, but I haven't been like a huge fan of it. I've tried it a handful of times. It's never really stuck with me, unfortunately. And I'm gonna go ahead and switch to group. Oh! Oh my! What? Whoa! 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 What's happening? What is happening? What is happening? Whoa! 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 What is happening? What is happening? What is happening? Leave me alone! What is happening? Oh, no. Whoa. Are they gonna kill me? What's happening? Hello. Oh! What? What? What just happened? What? What? What just happened? I think it's an event. Did I unintentionally join like while an event was going? I get that they turned me into an adult. I don't know what happened. Genuinely, what was that? That was a city patty and a Alberta Ceratops that just kidnapped me, and then okay, well that was interesting. At least you don't have. True. I guess I don't have to go. All right. Well, a Razorback is immediately in here. He caught you. Hacker. I think those are just the mods on the server, or at least they're at least one of them is a mod on the server. I do. Okay. And hey, little story time. I used to moderate for this server, which is why we're playing on it, because I know the rules. And I know they've probably changed a few of them since I moderated for it. But I remember doing stuff like that, but never stuff like that specific. What we would do would be like to put an albino Therizinosaurus and make it walk around, and if you found it, you got like either marks or growth, depending on, you know, what. Guess what? What? No, it's not an event, so I don't know. That's so bizarre. City of growth and hugs, yeah. But, like, yeah, during Christmas, I remember we did, like, an albino Therizinosaurus, and if you found it, you would get growths or marks, depending on... What was that? Okay, I don't know why my movement felt so sluggish there. Chicken butt? Ah. Yeah, that's about right. Well, you know, I will take the, fresh to adult, I suppose. It allows us to have a lot more fun because, guess what? We actually have goals this stream. We have things that we want to try and do. And what we're going to try and do is one of two things. We are either going to, one, successfully find another Stegosaurus and reproduce, or we're going to find an Allosaurus and we're going to fight it. Doesn't mean we have to win, but we're gonna fight it. Have you tried Nat Hist? I'm gonna be so honest. Some of those realism servers scare me. I'm very, very intimidated. Oh boy, an Allo? Yeah, I know. Not exactly the hardest thing to fight as a Stegosaurus, but I have to do. We have to go after an Allosaurus, and I wanna recreate the Allosaurus crotch shot. Have people in TikTok and YouTube chat, YouTube chat probably knows about it, but TikTok, do you guys know about the Allosaurus crotch shot? Because it's the funniest thing in paleontology. It's funny. What devices can you play this on? You can play this on basically anything, console, mobile, PC, stuff like that. Yeah, okay. So some of you know. Aside from Tyrannosaurus and Deinonychus, what would you count as a perfect dinosaur? Parasaurolophus, probably. Either Para or Stego, because they're the next, like, most iconic thing. Yeah. It must have hurt the Allosaurus. It did! It hurt the Allosaurus so much that it went through its pelvis. This is another thing that we have to, like, I like pointing out, is that you guys have to remember, these animals are getting marks on their bones. Do you know how deep a wound has to be before it touches your bone? Also, give me a second. I just remembered I have music playing in the background. Whoops. We got to close that. But yeah. I can't remember if it died from the injury or not. It probably did. I mean, Big Al, or, Big Al died from a broken toe, right? Is it the Nutshot Allosaurus? Yes, that's crazy. It's my favorite fossil story. Yeah. Crotch shot Allo is hilarious. By the way, hey, did y'all know that Big Al's probably female? Big Al and Big Al 2. By the way, there's a Big Al 2 if you didn't know about that. I know these are to the people who are always hanging out with my content and stuff like that. You probably be like, yes, we know about this. You've talked about it before. You're repeating yourself. I'm sorry. I'm making conversation. But yeah, Big Al and Big Al 2 are probably both female. Bet this coward won't fight a Tyrannotitan. Paleo Pizza, is that a challenge? What about the egg found within an egg? That I didn't hear about. I will have to look into that. Maybe not for the Allo. It was cool. Yeah. Okay, a Tyrannotitan is wild. We could fight a Tyrannotitan. There's 106 people on this server. Okay, let's find. Oh wait, Redwoods is active? Hold on, there's people in the Redwoods. Hold on. Give me a second. We're gonna very quickly. I did not like that sound. What was that? Whoa! 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 Well, here's our chance to fight an Allo. Come on! Come on, baby! All right, here we go. Are you really backing? Are you backing off? Backing off, or are you? Did we won? We fought him off. I slapped him in the face a few times and he just ran. Okay. All right, he's probably going to come back later though. So, we should probably make haste to get out of here. I don't like the sound of that. Whoa, yeah. Sorry, oh, okay. Well, the Thagomizer is not to be messed with. Yeah, no kidding. You do not mess with stegosaurs. They are crazy. Yeah. But yeah, that was the Saurophaganax, aka Allosaurus anax. So technically we did just defeat an Allosaurus. So goal number 1 complete. Who wants pizza? Oh, you should ask that in YouTube chat. I'm pretty sure Paleo Pizza's still hanging around. Could Stego really run that fast in reality? I mean, I don't know. See, like, I know enough about the kind of locomotion of tyrannosaurs, maybe hadrosaurs and ceratopsids, enough to have a discussion on that. But when it comes to stegosaurs, or maybe just thyreophorans in general, I'm a little ignorant of their musculature and the exact anatomy of their legs, so I could not tell you. unfortunately. I'm hearing stuff again, and I don't like it. Last time I heard stuff... I got attacked. Okay. Switch back to YouTube to keep people on their toes. Oh, Lord. Hopefully that aloe doesn't come back. He's probably gonna come back. Let's be honest with ourselves here. He's probably going to. And when he does, I'm gonna fight him off again. What about a pack of aloes? I'm pretty sure I'd lose to a pack of aloes. I heard that Triceratops can gallop, but Stegosaurus could not. That's interesting, because in Path of Titans, Stegosaurus can gallop, but Trike can't, you know? Seen episode 6 of Surviving Earth? I have not, unfortunately. I'm going to be watching that tomorrow night with a friend of mine. So yeah. I will watch it, you know, before Paleopod on Sunday, of course, so we can actually have a... Well, actually, no, we can't really have too much of an in-depth conversation about it, because Paleo Pizza hasn't seen it. But, to be fair, Paleo Pizza has access to the series Evolution before we in America actually get it. Because I think that series is airing in the UK right now, but it'll be until October when it comes out. I haven't started Surviving Earth. It's not bad. I'd recommend it. I liked the Nanooksaurus episode. Of course, you know, it has issues. They make mistakes, make errors here and there, of course. But yeah. Is this Ark? No. This is Path of Titans. Okay. Are we safe? Are we good? Okay. I think we're good. All right. Let's get our wind-up attack. We're going to do Lone Survivor. Ah! I need marks! Alright, I need pine cones. Alright, pine cones spawn... over here. BioBuild! Hello! This is Path of Titans, man. You don't know Path of Titans? Did you know that there are a few Lion King references in the first episode of Surviving Earth? I think I did. I think I spotted those. Everybody, hello, man. How you doing? Been a minute. What do you think is the most stupidest quest in Path of Titans? Ooh. I don't know. I don't know what the stupidest quest is, but I know the one that's gotten me in the most amount of danger, and that is the, Flowers for the Hive quest in Grand Plains. If you know that quest, then you know how much trouble that quest used to get people in. Because that quest sits right at the back of Grand Plains and is bordering on the impact crater. Do you see what I see? Guys, hold on. What is that? That's a Dasp. That is a Daspletosaurus. There's a Daspletosaurus down there. I've been playing Thalasso. Ah, very nice. Well, I'm glad that you've been enjoying it. BioBuild? Yeah, there's a Despleto down there. Hold on. What dino do you find the funnest to play as? Or, oddly enough, I think Despleto. Despleto's pretty chill. It's fast. It's strong. It's kind of all things. Episode 5 was my favorite. Love the Diplocaulus. Yes. Yes. The Surviving Earth episodes have been great so far. I do need to catch up, though. So, yeah. Hey, hello, Scared Thief. I wasn't a fan of the 3 first episodes, but the Spinosaurus and Carboniferous ones were great. Yeah. Again, you know, they oversimplify things here and there, but, you know, it's kind of how some documentaries are. I'm trying to... Yeah, there he is. Has he spotted me? I don't think he has. Oh, now he's seen me. Now I know he's seen me. Are you gonna try it? I wouldn't. You better stay back. You better stay back. Back up. You better make distance. Okay. Okay. He's chilling. We're chilling. Episodes of what? I'm sorry. Surviving Earth. It's this documentary series that's been airing on NBC. I recommend it. Okay. I'll be honest with you. And we were talking about how I enjoy playing DAS because it's a very well-rounded kind of playable. And it's decently strong and can hold its own. He's not winning this fight. I mean, unless I play absolutely abhorrently, which is likely to happen. But he is not winning this fight if he picks it, probably. Have I seen House of the Dragons? I want to, but, oh, restart in 30 minutes. Okay, he's going for the Silosaurus over there. Okay, cool. All right, migrating time. We're getting out of the Redwoods. I would like to see House of the Dragons, but I just kind of haven't gotten around to it. And if I'm being honest, I don't think I've really enjoyed a live-action show in, like, 5 years. That's not to say that, like, if a show's a live-action one, I'm not going to watch it. But it's just, like, I think I've enjoyed animated stuff more recently. But I'll say, I've seen the CGI on those dragons. Very pretty. Very pretty. What's your favorite dinosaur fossil? Probably the dueling dinosaurs with, the Nanotyrannus and the Triceratops. I like your PNG tuber. Did you draw it? I wish. But the PNG tuber was made by the absolutely amazing Go-Go Mr. Dodo. He took a concept sheet that I had made and brought it to life as what you see now. So, yeah, that is all their work. And, of course, you know what? You know what? Hold on. Hold on. Real quick. If you haven't seen this, I do want to show this off as well. And I know this is going to take up the whole stream, and I'm sorry about that. But, like, this artwork was done by Paige, a.k.a. Bird Sky. And it's just awesome. I love it. I'll show it off more when we're not, you know, near at least 2 large predator or 2 large carnivores that would probably eat me if I start, like, slacking. So, or if I start lacking. I'm waiting for Surviving Earth to fully release since I have to buy it to watch it. But I'm out if they do the Fosrak sturdy. I agree. Hi, Lakota. Hello. Welcome in. Evolution of Iggy in the background. Yes. Yes, that was my favorite little bit. I did not tell her to add that. She added that on her own. Yeah. You know, for absolutely no reason whatsoever, I'm actually going to start conserving my stamina. What's my favorite formation? My favorite formation technically is going to be Prince Creek, because I think it's really fascinating and it's one of the most isolated fossil formations in the world, and there's just so much going on up there that's really unique to that region. Of course, like, you know, Nanook, which comes from that formation, is my favorite dinosaur of all time. A close second is Namecht, the Namecht formation, and then Hell Creek, and then Cedar Mountain, maybe, with that has like Utah, Iggy, and Acro. I think that's the Cedar Mountain formation, right? Right? Hey, Lakota, is this Path of Titans you're playing? Yes, this is Path of Titans. Yeah. Oh, Paleo be streaming. Paleo's live. Ooh. Maya, not Iggy. Ah, man. Oh, what? Iggy is a British. Or wait, no. Wait, hold on. Does Cedar Mountain? Well, no. Okay, the reason I'm gonna fall off a cliff. Oh, okay, that's not as steep. I'm pretty sure there. Okay, so there is an animal called Iguana colossus that I believe is credited to the Cedar Mountain formation. And there is currently disputes over whether or not it is diagnostic enough to be considered its own unique thing, or if it is just Iguanodon. Now, I'll be honest with you. And sorry, I'm having to fix my overlay on the monitor that you can't see. I'll be honest with you. I haven't caught up with that debate. So I don't know if Iguana Colossus and Iguanodon are the same thing or not. Off the top of my head, I'm not entirely sure. They might be, but I'm not sure. But yeah, okay, yeah. Sir Argentinosaurus was correcting me over on YouTube as well. Thank you guys. I'm glad that whenever I make a mistake, my audience is eager to correct me. And you know what? I'm very thankful for that, because it means that you guys keep me on my toes, and if I get something wrong, it means I get to learn something new. Hello, what I missed? So we were talking about my favorite fossil formation while playing on Path of Titans, and I can tell you now that we had quite the unusual introduction to the server today. I'm probably gonna make that into like a YouTube short or a TikTok or something. So yeah, look forward to that. What do you think of the spider mod? Spider mod's fun, but it scares my friends. I have a friend that I play with quite often, and she is not fond of it. In a sense that, like, whenever we see one pass us, she will put herself, or she will put me between it and her. And I'm like, you know what? That's fair. Odd introduction. Interesting. Looking forward to it. Yeah, that'll probably be a, a clip for tomorrow. Yeah. What server do you like playing on? I'm trying to find a good realism server. Well, this is PT Semi-Realism. And hello, Panzer. And I used to be a mod for this server. So so I know the rules a little better than I know the rules of other servers. So Panzer Kaiju is in the server with us now, which means we've got to be on the lookout for something hunting us. Okay, so we're gonna go over here. You got banned from this server? Oh, man, I'm sorry to hear that. I haven't been a mod for well over a year and a half now, so perm banned. Wow, yikes! It's kind of hard to get that done to you. I'll tell you that much. Iguana Colossus sounds like what I used to see in my yard back when I lived in South Florida. Ain't that the truth? There's a huge iguana population down there in Florida. How far up or down Hunkill Formation? Oh, I know that wasn't what I thought it was. Oh, I know that wasn't what I think it was. Oh, I know that wasn't what I think it was. Oh. Oh no, it's an Allosaur. I hear an Allosaur. Oh crap, I'm out of stamina. Oh wait. Is that the Despleto? Oh, try it. Try it. Try it. Come on. Try it. Yeah, that hurt, don't it? That hurt, don't it? That hurt, don't it? Come here, boy! Come on. Come on. Come on, buddy. Oh! Oh, see, like, it's cool that you broke my leg and all that, but I'm willing to bet you're still not going to get close enough to hurt me. I am not even a quarter down. You are so dead. You are so dead. Oh. And there he goes. I'd like to mention that I was questioned when I picked Stegosaurus today. I would like to also bring up that I feel very vindicated in picking Stegosaurus today. Hey, Regalius, welcome in. What's up, man? Regalius over on the YouTube chat. Good to see you, man. Wow. Stego is one of the best solos. I love Stego. Yeah. Why didn't you choose a Nanook skull as your PNG? Do you want to know why? This was actually something that I... Oh, it's a Struthi. Hello, Struthi. There's a little Struthi behind me. So there was this debate that I had with myself when I was first designing Crane, that being my PNG tuber guy. It was, what do I make his head? Because I knew that I wanted him to be a skeleton. I knew that I wanted him to be, or to have like a dinosaur skull. I knew that I wanted to go with that. It's just I didn't know what I wanted to do. What I ended up deciding, and there goes the Struthi, what I ended up deciding was that I didn't want to choose the skull of a dinosaur and shrink it down. I wanted to use like an actual skull that you could like pick up and put on a person's like body and it to look normal. And the best skull that I could pick for that was Nanotyrannus. Insert skeletal of Nanook Lakota. No ball. I could do that. That'd be funny. Not much is going on. I finished video. Kind of drained me, but it's okay. Hey, I feel you, man. I got plans tonight, but like the second the stream turns off, I am taking a nap. I turned 22 the other week, and instantly I'm starting to take midday naps. It was by a Spino Death Scars. I killed in self-defense. I was banned an hour later. I don't even know what you broke there. That's another new rule that I don't know. The Death Scar rule. Don't know that one. But, yeah. It's true that you might be scouting. It's fine. It's fine. You intentionally wanted an anthropomorphic PNG tuber? Yes, I did. It was back when the map was Gondwa. Oh, yeah. Again, like I was a mod for this server like ages ago. I think in their server I'm still labeled as retired staff. And let me tell, I'm pretty sure, I'm fairly sure that everyone on the mod team that's on it now was not on the mod team when I was on it. Oh. I think Struthy's gonna go for the... Are you gonna go for the lookout? Aw. Thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Asking more if it's a realism. It's a semi-realism, so there are realism rules, but, you know, it's decently lenient. But yeah. Does old age come for us all? Eventually, yes, it does. Set up my internet. Oh, you not have internet right now, Dino Nerd? That's a shame. Ever since I was permanent, moved to Yellowton. That one's also fun. Me and my friend frequent that one as well. So, I get it. Okay. What we're doing right now is that we're gonna migrate towards the interior of the map. Oh, hello. Oh, the Dasp is back. I can hear the Struthy screaming over there. I'm in Crimson Isles. I think I made a T-Rex on Crimson Isles once, and I think I managed to pull off a Stegosaur hunt, and then I never played it again. I don't know why. I think I just played it once for like 2 hours, and that was it. Is this official, by the way? No, this is PT semi-realism. So there are technically rules of engagement here. Okay, is there somewhere I can share my thoughts about how dinosaur survival game may not be a... How this dinosaur survival game might not be a possibility? I mean, sure. I mean, the off-topic channel in the community Discord, which, hey, Nice little segue to community Discord. We've got one of those if you want to join it. Yeah, go for it. I mean, I've had the discussion before about, and like this comes back to the whole Nanook thing of it like doing everything really, or it does everything good but nothing great. This is the same kind of issue that I see in a lot of dinosaur survival games, and it's that when you try to okay, obviously, not all dinosaurs lived at the same time. So when you smash up all of these different like formations and niches and ecosystems, typically animals' niches get left behind, right? And what happened with Nanook, for example, is a great example of that. Is that in its own ecosystem, Nanooksaurus is the most dominant apex predator, more than likely. But when it is put into a game like this, where you have T-Rex, Allosaurus, and other large carnivores competing for top dog, and not to mention the medium-sized carnivore, which, by the way, hey, KTO used the smaller estimation for Nanooksaurus, and I am still upset about that. But yeah. So yeah, it just gets outcompeted by animals that it's not supposed to be competing with, is like my main issue with stuff like that. I think we've ended up getting turned around a little bit. I kind of just started following the water for a while. That's fine. That's fine. There's some good servers. There's a good bit of good servers. Again, I frequent PT. Hell's Realm. I'm not actually. I said at the beginning of stream that I haven't played Path of Titans in a while because I've been busy IRL. So I don't know if any of the streams or any of the servers I could recommend are even still active. I love the D&D videos. I never played it, but being a DM seems really hard. That actually reminds me, I have to prep D&D after stream, don't I? Oh, I gotta prep D&D for the week. Okay. Well, I've gotta do that. Whoa. What are you? Oh, you're an iguanodon. Okay. No, we're cool. Oh, it's 2 Iggies. Oh. They look pretty young for iguanodons. Maybe subadult, late adolescence? Or maybe Stego's just really big and I've forgotten. I'll level up my character for Wednesday. Yeah. You know what? Honestly, do not be surprised if next week's D&D upload turns into a Baldur's Gate upload, because I got both of them Baldur's Gate, and we're gonna play that at some point. So, yeah. I could never be a DM. You're stronger than I am. I've been the forever DM for my friend groups for a long time. Imagine being busy IRL. Oh, Lord. Nook has a really rough time, but Dryptosaurus thrives. Yeah. Just got back from Buttonwell Park Zoo, and was wondering what your favorite zoos are. Nashville. I don't remember what it's called, but I remember the zoo in Nashville being pretty cool. I don't remember if it's like an ethical zoo or not, but I remember it being a pretty cool zoo. I was like maybe 11 when I went there. Yeah. Sorry. Sorry, I'm checking something. Okay. So here's what we're gonna do. My idea is this. All right. Firstly, don't like that it's you know, busy where I am. I'm thinking cross here to here, and then we cross over. I'm realizing that chat can't actually see my mouse. Can people on YouTube see my mouse? People on YouTube also can't see my mouse. That's great. Okay, just imagine there's something in the middle of the screen. Okay, cross from where I am here onto this island here onto this island here. Zoom out. All right, travel on this island all the way down this path, and then we aim for right here. This pond right here is our goal. Okay, let's go. Watch me instantly get grabbed by something. Oh, I heard something over there. Oh, that was either a Spinosaurus or a Sarcosuchus. Oh! You mean the Knoxville Zoo? Is that where it was? I don't know. It was a zoo in Tennessee. I remember we spent like 6 hours driving there in order to go there. So I remember being really tired while we were going through it as well. I remember the tiger enclosure though. Watch out for Tylos. Yeah, don't I know it? I might be starting a Baldur's Gate run with a friend this weekend now that I've got internet. Woo! Good luck. Is this the new map? I don't think I've seen this one. This is Rhyperia. It's been out since Christmas. And it's beautiful. It's a very nice vertical map, in my opinion. Oh, hello, Bagaceratops. Uh-oh, I hear something. Guys, there's something big here. Guys, there's something over this hill. Okay, hold on. I know that sound. I think. Hold on. Absolutely not. 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 Ooh. Ooh. Okay. We're gonna go the other way. Those are Caprosuchus, to those of you who don't know. And Caprosuchus are vicious. I am fairly certain that I could probably get them to back off, but absolutely not. I'm not taking that risk. Hello, Dakota. Hello, welcome in. Absolutely not times 10. Yeah, is it a Titan? No, it's Capro. Do you play modded Baldur's Gate, Lakota? I do. It's always fun. Yeah, how many were there? I don't know. I saw 2, and I was like, there's gonna be more. If you see one Caprosuchus, it could be by itself. If you see 2 of them, there's more. There's always more of them. Do the creators of Capro have removed its charge bite? Have they really? Well, it's about time. Thank you, Kanati and Beanie for the gifts, as well as Meaty3. I think I might have forgotten to thank you earlier, but thank y'all. Would guessing a game and the dinosaur roar be easy for a series? Well, if I there's something that biology likes, or Paleo Pizza likes to say, and that I am the walking dinosaur encyclopedia for Path of Titans, because I can pinpoint exactly what sound goes to what animal. Now, admittedly, I'm fairly rusty at it right now, but like, especially now that they've added like the far distant calls and stuff like that. But what's your opinion on the Suko reclassification? Take that with a grain of salt. It's not official. Roar. I'm crying. Absolutely not version. Yeah. I think you could take 2, maybe not 3. Yeah. And again, that comes back to what I was saying. If you see a Capro and it's by itself, it's probably by itself. But if you see a Capro and there's 2 of them, it's not alone. Like, there's more somewhere. Like, probably under the water. Say, what game? The type of roar, if it's friendly. Oh, that would probably... I think I would be the only person in... That would be way too much of an advantage for me if we did that with the podcast. Ro almost said Jurassic World Biology. I almost did. We still call them biology every once in a while. We're slowly starting to call him Paleo Pizza, but I think at some point in the near future, we're just gonna start using our real names. because I don't know. That feels like the natural evolution for us. So, we'll see. So cool, I get all my dinosaur information from you. Well, I guess that means I gotta start posting more. I gotta share more dinosaur information. I'm working on a script right now talking about the different tribes within the family of Tyrannosauridae. So I'm finding out about, so I'm currently writing about the Tyrannosaurinae, the Daspletosaurinae, the, Alioramidie, the Albertosaurinae, stuff like that. So, back on the grind. Hello, Teddy. Welcome in. I saw Torvo or a Capra earlier, and there was a Torvo with it. Oh, man. You know what's wild? I don't know if you guys heard about this, but did you know that, the developers, or one of the developers for the Primordial Tyrants, wanted to give every single Primordial Tyrants modded animal the ability to dive, like in water? Did you guys know about this? It was quite interesting for a while. And this was back when I was actually, like, hanging out with them and, like, talking with them. Oh, by the way, we made it to the lake before server reset. That's... The live's cutting out for you? Oh, is that not... It... Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Tracer is one of the thumbnail creators for Regalia's Suko video. I could say that Regalia hates the debate with his... Yeah. But yeah, so I remember when this started happening because people were talking about it in the Discord, and I was like, what are people so upset over? And I checked the announcements page, and it's a video of, I think, Torvosaurus, like, diving into the water and, like, swimming around for a bit. I remember... Actually, wait, I don't... Oh! Oh my goodness! Is that... There's another Stegosaur! There's another Stegosaur here! Are you thinking on getting on Twitch? Probably. We might end up getting on Twitch at some point. This does also remind me that I should probably change my skin, shouldn't I? DRM. Ooh, I want to go with this. Oh, I need more marks. Ugh. Hello? Very pretty colors. I like you. I like piebald. What are the odds this is Panzer? Let's be honest with ourselves here. He is in the lobby. I know he is. We've already seen him once in the chat log. I don't think... Okay. That might not be Panzer. That might not be Panzer. Panzer... Okay, yeah. Panzer over in the YouTube chat is saying it's not him. Okay. They are following me now. So this is odd. I don't know. We'll see. I'm gonna crouch underneath the giant sticks and stuff. Oh. And he just went around. This is pretty... Have you heard of the Amazing 3D Yes! I do know about those guys. I do know about those guys. Bill Nugent, I believe. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it. I don't know. There's a shrub tree over. Yeah, here it is. Here it is. Before the server resets, quickly, come eat. Come eat. Favorite dinosaur to play as? Again, I kind of like Despolato. It's pretty well balanced, stuff like that. You know, it's pretty solid all around. Yeah. What's your favorite extant animal? Ooh, that's a question. I like bearded vultures. I think they're cool. I think bearded vultures are awesome. All right, well, it's been nice hanging out with you, other piebald Stego. Okay. So now, oh wait. Because the answer got disrupted by a DASP, how far up/down is the Hunkyo formation for your list of favorite formations? Ooh. It has in recent years given us a lot of really cool like other animals. Like there was Titanomachia recently and stuff like that. So it probably somewhere, I'd say 6. Probably 6 or 8, because I'm not saying the other number. Oh god. When I was going Dripto earlier, I finished adding my abilities to Giga's scared to death. Oh yeah. Seeing 2 Gigas sneak up on you would probably scare me too. By the way, hey, real quick, before we get back onto the Stegosaurus, can I rant about something real quick? I did a video a hot minute ago. There was like the big 3 of of like giant carnivores. And I used this mod specifically because this mod has... Oh, here he is. I went all the way back around. I'm so dumb. Has this guy. And it is a subspecies that is meant to look like Giganotosaurus or Giganotosaurus. And I used this model and subspecies for... Technically, it's not a subspecies. It is just labeled as species. And I used it for that video, and people got onto me so bad over it. And I'm like, guys. That's just a Giga. Because they're all like, oh, it's the Carcharodontosaurus mod. That's not Giga, it's Carcharodontosaurus. Guys, it's Giga. It says it right there. Carolini. It's right above my head. Yeah. I still don't see that Nanook skeletal. Yeah, you're not going to. Unfortunately, my head is stuck as Nanotyrannus. Wow, I forgot how freaky I made my Metri. Well, I kind of want to look at some of my other guys real quick. My Kelican! Oh, this is another one that I play a lot with my friend. Oh, hey, it's this guy. I'm pretty sure we did a stream with that guy. Ah, yes, this guy. I don't know how to spell his name. Well, I don't know how to spell it either, but I also don't know how to pronounce it. Ah, the beautiful Ostro. Gorgeous Yudi. I will literally never play Tyrannus in any other skin than this. It's you, the dinosaur teacher? Yes, hello. And oh! Look at that Spino! I'm sorry, but like... This skin on Spinosaurus is just so good. It is so good. The PT team absolutely... Isn't this... This is a PT skin, right? Like, I'm not crazy. Is it? Wait a minute. Where is this skin? Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait. Have I glitched it or something? Am I crazy? Where is it? Is this it? No. Oh, here it is. Is this PT? Pale. Whoa, wait, hold on. They have a variant of the skin. And it's like pale. What? That's so neat. What? They have a leucistic skin. Oh, God. Wait, hold on. Sorry, I'm just now discovering this stuff, and this is so fascinating. I'm actually such a huge fan of this. Whoa. Dude. I love this game sometimes. I love what the community does for it and all that. Got our good old Dillo, Utah, Crab, Dasp, Carno, Giga, Yang. Oh, yeah, by the way, I just want to say this. I will never shut up about having this skin. I got this skin for doing the friend code redemptions. I got like 3 or 4 friends into Path of Titans, and I got this skin. This is objectively the best looking skin for Suchomimus. I will not hear otherwise. Anyway, I did see something over on YouTube real quick. FYI, Titanomachia lived in the Mystictian along with Carnotaurus in the La Colonia formation. That's right. That's right. I don't know why I thought that was Hoinkle. Hoinkle has Meraxes, I believe. Okay, he's screaming. I do want to very quickly check another thing, though. Sandria, Melanistic. Oh, yeah! This was the skin that the other guy had. I was right. It is Piebald. Whoa. Whoa. And then, of course, this is the one that I want. God, it's gorgeous. Okay. Hoinkle has Jackapil. Hey, very nice. Dakota, your favorite dino in chat? Yep. Oh, the other Stego's here. Oh. I'm gonna go solitary, cause that's what I'm built for. But there's something up there. Kilobator. Austroraptors over there. Okay, this is I'm kind of tense right now. Cuz I'm not sure. There's a whole bunch of people and stuff. Also, these other Stegos are following us. I know I said we were probably going to do a goal of finding other Stegosaurs, but Uh-oh. You better run. Oh, I promise you this is not going to end well. Oh, I promise you that was not going to end well. I'm sorry. No, he had to have known that wasn't gonna end well. Okay, neurotoxin though. That's not bad though. I mean, like he still didn't get us below half. Ow. He almost had the baby though. That would have been pretty funny to watch. I don't know where the baby and the other Stego went, but that would have been really funny if he had actually got the baby. I mean, kind of in a messed up kind of way, but it would have been funny to watch. Yeah. Currently using Tyranno Titan. Just got this game last night, and I'm an adolescent Tyranno Titan. Oof! Tyranno Titan's a rough start, because Tyranno is, like, always hungry. Like, it is constantly hungry all the time. But thankfully, like, now, playing Tyranno Titan now is a lot easier. I don't think Critters were out when Tyranno Titan released. And let me tell you, it was rough. Uh-huh. Yeah, how'd that go for you, buddy? Yeah, how'd that go for you, buddy? How'd that go? How'd that go for you, buddy? Oh god, how do I put down stuff again? Is it F? There we go, there we go. Was the Tylo thinking? I don't know. He jumped so far onto... I think he was assuming that that would have killed me. That his lunge out of the water would have gotten me. It did not. Rip him. Bye-bye. Here, hold on. I don't want the corpse to go to waste, though. There we go. All right, well, you know what? If something finds the body, then hey, good on them. But anyway, did I learn nothing from the first encounter? I guess not. Yeah, that was kind of surprising, honestly. That's another one for the. Oh my god! What? I'm sorry? Why is it so big? That is a giant Tanystrophes. Oh my goodness. It's huge. Okay. Well. I'm just gonna go this way. And we're not gonna bother. Jackpill is also not from the Hoinkul. It's from the... Damn. You know what? I think I've just discovered that South American fossil formations are kind of I think they need to be explored more, is what I was gonna get at. Because like at the moment it feels like, you know, like in the early days of paleontology where artists were just smashing together all these dinosaurs into like the same time and place and stuff like that. It feels like that with the South American fossil formation sometimes, you know? Stego model needs a refresh. I like the Io one a lot more, but is it accurate? The Io one, I can't recall how accurate the model itself is. However, I will say that I remember its that the swing of its tail was shockingly accurate. Whoa, settle there, buddy. With Stegosaurus, the spikes on the end of Stegosaurus's tail are in the most popular interpretation of them is to have them pointed out to the sides like this, but in actuality, they were actually pointed backwards and slightly up. Yeah, I dare you. Whoa! 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 I don't think that's allowed. Oh, no. Buddy, you do not want to do this. You do not want to do this, Alio. I am telling you now, I am running for your life. I am running for your life. I'm begging you, buddy. You don't want to do this. You do not want to do this. Buddy. Buddy. Come on. You're not dumb enough to do this, buddy. Look, buddy, you're an Alio. You've got 2 attacks. And so do I. Okay. See, at this point, what's going to end up happening is that he's going to stall me. I think that's what he's doing. He's trying to stall me for something. Okay. Well, if that's the case, I'm leaving. Try and lead the giant Tanystrophus to him? No? Yep. 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 There's something else flying around too. Yep, and then there's Achillo. The Achillo's going to be the main weapon, from what I understand. What they're gonna do, and I can tell what they're gonna do. They're gonna get the Achillo onto one of my sides, and the Achillo has an attack that does more damage depending on the combat weight of a playable animal. That is a Spinosaur. There is a Spinosaur over there. I doubt he's with them. Is the trope with them too? Is there something else up there as well? Dude, I don't even know what to do at this point. I'm mostly mixed pack. Well, technically, it's fine on PT Semi-Realism. You just can't mix diet. You can't mix diet, and I think only Apex animals can group with Apexes. So 5-slot animals can only group with other 5 slots. These smaller tier guys are going to be the problem. See, the Spino's fine. That's an Apex tier animal. He can't group with them. And I know that they can't group with these guys. They know that I know that he can't group with them. Oh, and I hit that Achillo right where I wanted to. And I hit him right where I wanted to. Nah, I timed it too late. Sorry, I know I probably should be paying attention to chat and stuff like this, but I'm locked in right now. We are Come on, buddies. Come on, come on, come on. Come on! Come on! Fight me! Come on, they might wear me down though. Back up! Back off! You're not gonna like how this ends! Come on then. I'll give you. I'll expose my side. Come on. I'll expose my side. I wonder. He got his way up there. I might have screwed myself, though. I might have screwed myself. I might have screwed myself. Okay, but there. I'm trying to drop that trophy. Come on. Oh, almost. How is he not getting hit by this? Oh, right in the face. Come on. And then he fell. Oh. Well, I guess we're here now. I don't think I've got this. I really don't. Cause what they're timing their bites. Do you see this? You know what? This isn't worth it. This isn't worth it. Let's all be honest with ourselves. This isn't worth it. I'm gonna be so real. Whatever was going on there was not worth it. There was absolutely no way that could have continued in a way that I would have had fun. Not worth it. Let's just pick up somewhere else. That was just not fun. Jumping, yeah. Again, that's just not ending in a way that, is gonna lead to me having any fun. So, anyway. Alukoda, do you think the hatchling Nanook wins again? Wait, hold on. Fully grown Nano Tyrant? No. Are you kidding me? Have you seen how small hatchling Tyrannosaurs are? Sorry, I'm moving stuff around. Okay. I was missing. Why were you taking damage? Oh, because there was a bunch of losers attacking me. Hold on. The person, one of the people that got me has a highlighted name. What's your role, sir? Trial admin. Sorry, I'm gonna be a little toxic, and then that's gonna be it. That's it. All right. Anyway, so actually, dying here does make me, does make it to where I can get some growth and marks, because one of the downsides of instantly being put as a baby is that, or being put as an adult from hatchling is that you kind of lose a sense of questing. And so you don't end up with a good amount of marks by the time you're adulthood. So, yeah. Hello, Alec. I saw that you changed your name. Unfortunately, your profile picture in my head, however, has been burned in with your old name. So I think I'm just gonna call you by your old one. To be honest, not for the fall. You could have won. See that you had a chance at the end there. Listen. I play games for fun. At no point do I think winning that fight would have made this any more or less fun. It would have probably made it less fun. Because let's be honest here. Let's be honest with each other for a second. I wasn't talking with you guys. I wasn't hanging out with chat. This is supposed to be like us hanging out and chilling. I'd rather be, you know, more locked in on having a chill time, hanging out with you guys. So, yeah. I mean, of course, like, tense moments like that are fun, and they happen, of course. We had the run-in with the Saurphagan Axe and the Desplatosaurus, which was pretty tense, but hey, I got them on. The Tylosaurus was funny. But yeah. What was the inspiration for your avatar, and did you draw it because I wanted to check out work of the artist? The artist is Go-Go Mr. Dodo. I came up with the concept for it, and they brought it to life. My idea was... I knew I wanted to be some kind of skeleton because I knew having a skeleton would make it a lot easier to animate, especially once, like, we get to, like, an actual full VTuber avatar, which is the goal, by the way. This is our goal. The idea was that, like, I knew I wanted to be a skeleton, but I knew that my head had to be a dinosaur head. Because, well, I gotta keep up a brand image. So I decided to go with Nano because it's like I didn't have to alter the size of Nano's skull in order for it to fit pretty snugly onto a human body. And the outfit was just like, if you want to know about the outfit, the cape is because he has wings. You can't see them right now, but my avatar does have wings. Your skin is a but yeah, so he does have wings, and if you'll notice, you can actually see the fingers because they're pterosaur wings. You'll notice that the pauldrons, or the little shoulder pads that he has, are pterosaur fingers. That's because the cape is a set of wings. And it's really, and you see all those little white things hanging from the cape? Guess what? Those are rings. And when he extends his wings, the bones of the pterosaur wings, run through each of the holes, and, it pulls out the wings. So I knew that he had to have a cape. So if he's gonna have a cape, then obviously he needs to be wearing an outfit that looks like it's going with the cape. So I was like, why not, like, kind of like a royal aesthetic, right? So, what's the name again? The name of the PNG or the character is Crane. It is Krain. Crane. Yeah. Do I have a full body reference image? Yes, I do. If you go into the off-topic section of my community Discord, or you go into the announcements page, you will actually see a full body image of the avatar himself. But if you don't want to join the community Discord, do not worry, because I'll be posting a picture of him on Instagram probably after this stream. So you guys will have a cool reference for them there. Honko formation includes Mapu, Meraxi, Snore. Yeah. Just that place is just full of random stuff. I vaguely remember Honko for the Meraxis video that I did. Question, how do you deal with players that bait your tail attack after you've swung it? I swing again. You just keep swinging. And you know what? If swinging don't work, and it's game over. You just gotta accept it and die. I say as someone who is very often playing front-heavy, like, horned animal. I'm not often playing animals with tail weaponry. So this is... I am out of my realm of expertise. So... It's called Crane because it's based off of Jane. Well, the skull is in fact named after Jane. Or the skull is in fact based off of Jane. I did not name him Crane because he is based off of Jane. I just thought the name Crane was cool. When did you get a VTuber avatar? It looks awesome. Thank you. I appreciate it. We got this guy just earlier this week, actually. Or at least I've been using him since earlier this week. So, yeah. What do you think about the Sugamima's might being... It's not. It's not. It's not. We've been over this. Oh, hello. Great. Are you the trope from before? Great. You probably are. You know what that means? You know what? I'm gonna make this guy so upset. You want to see what I'm gonna do? Because he's gonna follow me. Watch him. Watch him. He is not gonna leave my... Or at least, I'm not gonna leave his line of sight. At least, yeah. See? There he is. You know what, buddy? I know exactly who you are. I know you're with the other group. I know you're with those raptors and Alios that attacked me earlier. You know what? I'm gonna go over here. You know what? I'm gonna make him watch this. So what I'm gonna get him to follow me by running. If he's with that group, then he'll follow. Let me get out of his line of sight. Yep, there he is. Watch. I'm gonna do this because I genuinely think he's gonna be so confused and it would be funny. Or actually, wait. Oh, I should probably get away from the ledge unless I'm about to go for it. But there is some big guys down there. What are the odds that this is a different trope, but it's doing the same thing, but for those guys over there? Or, wait, hold on. Those aren't carnivores. Those are the iguanodons from earlier! What? Those are the iguanodons! I'm loving the VTuber model? Well, thank you. I appreciate it. Have you ever seen Yellowtone's Path of the Titans videos? Yes! Yes, I have. He makes really good Path of the Titans videos. I remember watching his older ones, though. I don't think I've seen any of the newer ones. I remember watching his, like, growing a Spinosaurus only an impact crater. And he did that for T-Rex and I think Triceratops as well. But, yeah. He can see you as he's a chat as a... Is that Panzer? Is that who that is? Is that who the trope is? Well, that's me. Oh, that's Panzer. Okay. I was 100% getting ready to jump off of this cliff just to shock the Tropeognathus. Just to utterly confuse it. I was gonna jump off the cliff. Oh, you've got to watch the new Spino one. Is you like a documentary level? Interesting. Okay, I'll have to give it a look. And then there's Panzer. Okay, let's head over to the home cave over here because that's going to give us a decent amount of growth and also a decent amount of marks. So let's go and do that. What's your favorite dinosaur? And what's a dinosaur that people think is real but was made up? My favorite dinosaur is Nanooksaurus, a dinosaur that it was made up but people think is real. Okay, when you're asking me this, do you mean a dinosaur that was real but is no longer real? Or do you mean a dinosaur that was just completely made up? Because you're gonna get a different answer depending on which one you mean. Have I been to the Atlanta Zoo? I have not been to the Atlanta Zoo. The last time I was in Atlanta, it was for a layover. A dinosaur was completely made up. There was, I can't say its name because TikTok will flag the stream, but there was a dinosaur that was made up by The Onion. And if you haven't seen that news clipping, if you don't know, The Onion is a satirical news outlet. And they made up their own you can look it up. Look up, like, The Onion dinosaur. You'll find it. Answer both anyways. Well, my other answer would have been Agathalmus. Oh, the piece of... Yeah. I think I know which one you're talking about. Yeah. Dreadnoughtus. Found in restricted... Yeah. Sir Argentinosaurus over on YouTube. They know the one. Again, I can't say its name because TikTok will flag the stream, and I don't want that to happen. Also, thank you guys, everyone who's gifting, by the way. Thank you guys. Thank you, Cyclops. Okay, hold on. This person's name is Cyclops parentheses 1 eye. It feels like the equivalent of chai tea, right? The whole chai tea. It's like you're saying tea. You're saying tea twice. Oh no, but thank you. I appreciate it. And also gorillas. I've argued with a lot of people that say it's real. What, Agathalmus or the one made up by The Onion? The one made up by The Onion, yeah. I had people ask me about that one. What dinosaur do you think might be an invalid species? Pyroraptor. Absolutely Pyroraptor. So whoa. Okay. Thank you for all the gifts, Cyclops. I really appreciate it, man. Thank you so much. Yeah, the one that The Onion made was just kind of like I again, satirical news outlet. I get it. But even still did irreparable damage to the field of paleontology. Yeah. That's the one we're talking about, Smokey. P-Saurus, yeah. Has there ever been a dromaeosaurid with no sickle claw? A dromaeosaurid with no sickle claw. I don't think so. Did Microraptor have a sickle claw? Because that's the only one where I'm, like, not confident that they had one. And whoa, thank you, Gorillas for the Galaxy, man, over on TikTok. Thank you so much. Pyro, really? Why is that? Pyro, because there's another dromaeosaurid that's within the same formation as Pyroraptor, and they have no overlapping fossil material. That was a Quetzal, which means they're probably the same thing. Or they could be the same thing, you know? That is, I know that for a fact is a Quetzal. Microraptor did indeed? Okay, thank you. I wasn't sure if I was remembering that or not. Or remembering that correctly or not. I was not. What is he screaming about? I don't even see him yet. Oh, I'm stepping in tar. Whoops. Bone. Where do I get sticky tar? I don't know where the sticky tar is. Is sticky tar... Is this... Did I collect it from here? Oh! I see the Quetzal now. Hey, buddy. What's up, Spaghetti Neck? How you doing? That sounds so rude. You know what? I'm gonna start saying that to people. I believe Union logins, I think, probably didn't. Are Union... I'm pretty sure Union logins have been debated to be outside of Dromaeosauridae, though. So there's a good chance that they might not even count for that. So yeah. Thank you, Gorillas and Cyclops again for all the gifts over on TikTok. You guys are awesome. I appreciate y'all. Spaghetti Neck. Yeah. Oh. Okay, I managed to miss him at every single time. I heard the wings flap. I missed him. But there he goes. Off into the distance. Okay, what dino should I should you what? Just says should I blank and then what was that? I don't know that sound. What is that? Oh my god, what? What? Wait a minute. Is that a baby Saurophaganax? Oh, dude, you don't want to do this. Okay. Alright, I am not as scared as I was. Okay. Catch you later, little dude. Which one do you think is better, Quetzalcoatlus or Hatzegopteryx? I think it's spelled that. I like Quetzal because it's from North America and it's found not too far away from where I live. But I also think Hatzegopteryx is cool because of I think its depictions in media have been better. I think that Hatzegopteryx's design in Prehistoric Planet and in Surviving, or no, it hasn't been in Surviving Earth. It was the dinosaurs. That was the one. The Hatzegopteryx has gotten a lot of really, really good designs in media, and okay. I'm not liking this congregation of carnivores I've got on, like, my flank. I am not a fan of this. You better back up. Oh. Is the Quetzal going for the... Oh. 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 Do we pay attention to this? Or hey. Hey! Back up! Back up! You get within swinging distance and I'm swinging. I'm gonna act like a pacifist here and say until you get within my personal space, I'm not gonna slap you, but I swear you get within smacking range, you're getting smacked. Whoa. Oh, okay. As Darkets are my favorite Mesozoic animals, and Hats is my favorite of them since I love unique insular fauna. Yes! They're cool. I like hats. I will say that Hatzegopteryx is relatively unique in the fact that it is probably the only non-dinosaur apex predator in the late Cretaceous, at least that we know of. And it's mostly due to the fact that there was nothing around with Hatzegopteryx that was really competing with it in terms of, like, its niche. There were no large carnivores for hats to compete with, like Quetzal was. Like, Quetzal was competing with things like T-Rex and smaller predators like Nanotyrannus and such. Is Deinonychus and Therizinosaurus distant species? The last clade they share, I think, is Maniraptora. So, I think you're thinking of the wrong family tree. Oh, there's people having their own conversation in the YouTube chat. Sorry, I was getting caught up in that. Yeah, the last clade, I think, okay, things are getting pretty intense. Hold on, I want to watch and see what happens here. Like, I know we're pretty far away. I just want to see if one of them drops. Okay, you're within smacking distance, but I'll allow it. Did the Quetzal fly away? It flew away. Wow, look at that. Look at that. I wish I could find a good Hatzegopteryx figure. Man, you and me both. And thank you, Aurora, for the rose. Smack it? What, you want me to smack the trope? Hold on, I'm only going to do this because I know who this trope is. Hey, buddy! There. He gets a smack. Someone sent me a rose to do that. I had to. I'm gonna get in trouble for that. Probably. If an admin's watching, I will. Yeah. Correct Lakota about the last comment. Yeah, okay. I thought so. Other than that, Theri and Dinokairos don't share too much in common with each other. I mean, like, yeah, they're related, but then, like, so is everything else currently alive. Like, you guys realize that you're related to the things you eat, right? Like, everything you eat is like a distant cousin. Oh! Whoa! There's another Stego back there. What in the world? Where did you come from? Sorry, Trope. Yeah, sorry, Panzer. That Trope probably should be dead. Who is this? Who is this? Okay, that Soro keeps trying to like follow us for some reason, or follow me. That Soro gets too close. Again, I'm gonna smack it. Better be careful, buddy. Okay. I think we're good. I think we're good now. Ah, here's the sticky tar. Found it. By the way, I want to... It is hot. Just in general, where I live right now. It is miserably hot. It is like 85 degrees in my bedroom right now. Oh, thank you. Who is this? Here. Come with. I don't know who you are. Okay. Dino Dylan. Dino Dylan is with us. Cool. Like Dino Dan's cousin. Awesome. In Celsius? If it was 85 degrees in my bedroom, Celsius, I would be dead. So yeah, it is miserable right now. So I mean, we're from the same state, and I've been trying to... And it... by the way, I think that Soro's gone. Soro's gone. Rip Soro. Rip him. So what I meant... Well, 80... What's 85 in Celsius? Is that right at 30 degrees? Right at 30 degrees is what someone in chat has just said. I'm gonna double check this just to make sure. Celsius to Fahrenheit. Hold on, give me a second. This guy that I've grouped with thinks I must be crazy. Yeah, that's right around 85. Yeah. So yeah, that. If you're not American, it's 30 degrees. It's bad. Yeah, and by the way, let me clarify. Let me clarify. That's inside. That is inside. And the air conditioner is running. The AC is running, and I am inside, and it is 85 degrees. The AC is at 72, or at least that's what it's supposed to be aiming at. Wait, what state do you live in? I live in Mississippi. Outside, it's 95 degrees, which is a lot worse. No C at work. I got 103. Woo! Bro, how are you alive right now? I'm sorry. Dude, I'm sitting here actively sweating. Like, I'm actually sweating, and I haven't moved in about 2 hours. So, yeah. Yeah, that's bad, yeah. I can't join the Discord, so only access is DMs. Ah, I see, I see. Yeah, I would not be surviving here in Florida without my AC. It was 102 with a near 100% humidity before the storms came. Yeah. Yeah, sounds about right. That's about right. I am just barely managing to hold on and survive. I would not have anything on at that point. Oh, buddy. Buddy. You may not know this, but that makes it worse. It does. If you live where I live, it makes it a lot worse, actually. What did I miss after the Capros? Oh, you missed quite a lot. We got attacked by some Alios and a few others. There we go. I collected some of that sticky tar with my group mate. I mean, here we go. Finish off the quest. Yeah. Or we need one more. We need one more sticky tar. But yeah, we got attacked by some raptors and Alios and stuff like that. I think I ended up jumping off the cliff because at some point I was just like, yeah, this is not fun. And I was just like, I think I'd rather just die here. There we go. Okay. Rip Sam. Yes, yes. Sam Neill passed away earlier this week. I'm still distraught over that. Whoa, hey, buddy. I'm still a little heartbroken over that. I am planning on watching Jurassic Park tonight, probably, with some friends. With the same friend that I'll be watching Surviving Earth with tonight as well. So, it's gonna be a dinosaur marathon tonight. His cause of death was confirmed, but I forgot. It was pneumonia. It's actually 85 outside tomorrow here in Estonia, but we have no AC. Ah, you're from Estonia? Dude, I'm so jealous of y'all's flag. I like the Estonian flag so much. Okay, hold on. We're gonna go over here. But yeah. So I'll probably be watching Jurassic Park tonight. Is your suit based off a vampire suit? I suppose accidentally, yes, because I wanted the outfit to be an outfit that you wouldn't look at twice if it had a cape over it. Right? Because I knew he had to have a cape. Because I wanted the cape to be a set of wings. So I just needed so I went with like a fancy, like, oh, he's like a royal kind of aesthetic to it. So, you know. Alright, we need to find food. Let's find food. And usually finding food on this map is not hard. So we're just gonna go and run for a hot minute. I'm pretty sure there should be some... Is there some up there, maybe? I don't think so. Okay. But yeah, Sam Neill unfortunately died of pneumonia. I know we were talking about that earlier, which sucks because it caught him at the worst possible time because he was still recovering from like his cancer treatment. So it was bad. Yes, the Estonian flag is beautiful. Yes, I love the Estonian flag. It's gorgeous. I should finish bringing the Sam Neill Jurassic Museum. Yes, watch all of them. Maybe you can skip Dominion, but I think older Alan Grant had some charm to him, and I liked him. Yeah, he's cancer-free, but yeah, he was still being brought down by the treatment. That kind of treatment for that is harsh on your body. Like, it is harsh. And it really hurts to see and hear that's what happened. But would dinosaurs Would dinosaurs be invasive species if they were here today? Yes. But I don't... Depending on which ones you bring back, they are either going to dominate their new ecosystems, or they are going to be dead within a day. Old Alan Grant's more like the book. Yeah, I agree. I'm not sure if you caught it or not, but Stegosaurus could not gallop. Rather, they would hippo run like Ankylosaurs and sauropods. Very interesting. Huh. Yeah, we were talking about that earlier, discussing if it could gallop or not. Dude, this feels so cinematic. This game has its moments. This game has its moments. And I like this. Okay, sorry. I'm like getting up on my friend over here, and I don't mean to. Okay. Okay, so there's the... Panzer's just following us. What's up, Panzer? How you doing? Have you played the Isle? Yes, but it's never really clicked for me. I feel like small raptors would be awful for farm animal, mainly chickens, given their size. Yeah. Yeah, farm animals would definitely be at risk the most. Have I ever played the Cursed Dinosaur Isles? No, I don't think so. I don't think that name rings any bells. Shot straight out of Walking with Dinosaurs. Yeah. Any chance you'll play with your viewers? I mean, like, you can come and find me on the server. I'm not stopping you. Oh! That is not fun. What is your favorite, I guess it's pterosaur? I don't know off the top of my head. There's a huge Deinosuchus over there, by the way. And so we're just gonna avoid... Yeah, there he is. We're gonna avoid that guy. Okay, I know that there is food out here. We just have to find it. And I'm pretty sure... But I'm gonna be a little quiet. Because I know that this is a decently busy area. Whoa! Whoa! There's a Therizinosaurus over there! There's a Theri! Okay, we can't eat with that guy, though. Last I checked, Therizinosaurus are very aggressive about food. I think... Whoa. Wow. Look at him! Dude, that's so cool. Oh, okay, that's a trip again. Ever gotten stream sniped? A good many times, yes. I have gotten stream sniped a good many times. Okay. Mostly in good fun. I've never been stream sniped, like, as a hostility, as, like, someone be like, oh, I don't like you, I'm gonna kill you and get... No. No, my viewers are pretty... Yeah, here's some food. There we go. Yeah. What server are you on? We are on PT Semi-Realism. Oh, cool. I just got the quest to feed myself. That's awesome. Love the theory. Is this realism? It's semi-realism. It's the PT server. Are you gonna let me eat the whole thing, dude? Is this your first gameplay stream? No. What was that? Uh-oh. Are you about to come and fight me for this bush? Better not. Are you about to be mean? Are you about to be mean? Okay. He's gonna be so mad. He's going to be so mad. Oh my god! He's gonna be so mad! Hi, hello, Dinosaur Master. Man, he's gonna be so upset. Or he's probably so upset at that. Okay, let's get some water. I'm decent on food now. It was my favorite fossil formation, without counting Prince Creek. I think after Prince Creek, it's, God, what did I say earlier? I think I said either... I might have said Namek. Has your day been? My day's been pretty good. It's been pretty long so far. I'm gonna end up taking a nap after stream. But yeah, it's been a pretty good day. But yeah, I think it was Namek was the one I said was my second. Because I said Prince Creek was my first because it has Nanook, and I think it's a really cool... Is that you, Panzer? Why do you sound like that? Yeah. But yeah, Namek is cool because it's got Tarbosaurus, and then Hell Creek was after that, and Hell Creek's got T-Rex. Are you seeing a pattern yet? Do you see the pattern? How long have you been streaming? I'm asking because I joined a few minutes ago. We've been going for about 2 hours now. Oh, he's mad. Oh, he is so mad. Oh. He's chasing off the birds. He doesn't like the birds. What's up, Maze? How you doing? I think we're pretty full. He seems very... He's just big and mad at everything. That's funny. Have you seen the new Surviving Earth episode? Not yet, unfortunately. I do know that it has everyone's favorite fish, Succubambaspis. I love that fish. I almost forgot to say this, but Karch is bigger than Giga now. Is it really? Interesting. I didn't hear about that. I'll have to look into it. I did see that there was a revised skeletal for Giga. That I did see. So I'm wondering if that's the thing you're talking about. Ugh. Saurogonanax. That's good. That's good. I like that. I like that name. He's had a bad day already. He's right to be a little annoyed. Yeah, true. Theory's justified in being just a tad bit upset. Hello, Jay. Welcome in. Okay. I'm gonna aim for going down where that circle... You are going to hit a tree, and I'm gonna laugh. Thoughts on Pachyrhinosaurus? Awesome dinosaur. Lived with my boy Nanook. Specifically, the species of Paratorum lived with my boy Nanook. According to GD list, Giga is 8.2 tons, Kark is 9.5. I am very hesitant to take or to start having size debates over Carcharodontosaurids specifically, just because of the same reasons I have hesitation to do the same with Spinosaurs, and that is that they are so fragmentary that it almost doesn't matter. So, favorite dinosaur? It is always going to be Nanooksaurus. Nanooksaurus, my one and only favorite dinosaur of all time. And thank you, Kanati, for the rose. I appreciate it. What's your favorite dinosaur that almost nobody knows? Oh, That almost no. Well, the Nook is a decently niche dinosaur, I'd think. We're actually not going down. You know what? Yeah, we're still heading that way. We're just taking a detour. We're still heading that way, just taking a detour. Because I'm willing to bet there's some stuff in that forest over there. But dinosaur, my favorite dinosaur that almost nobody knows. I don't know. I have this issue when it comes to people saying, like, what's the most niche dinosaur? And it's like, to me, I don't think any dinosaur is niche. Right? Because I'm not sure what the public knows and what, There we go. I don't know what the public knows and what dino nerds know. And so, like, what I say, if I said Concavenator, someone who maybe isn't familiar with dinosaurs would go, what in the world is a Concavenator? But if I said that was a niche dinosaur to someone who is into dinosaurs, they'd be like, oh, dude, I know Concavenator. Everybody knows Concavenator. And you know what? I'd agree with them. What do you think of Sinotyrannus? Ah, very cool. Very, very cool guy. I wish we knew more about him. Has anyone ever been to the Atlanta Fernbark Museum? I have not, but I want to. It sounds like fun. What is your second favorite dinosaur? That one always switches, but typically the answer is Eutyrannus. So, well, Spino used to be a niche, and look what happened. Yeah, Jurassic Park happened. I want to ask, why do you hate Moschops? Okay, show of hands. Who here has not heard the Moschop story? Who here has not heard the Moschop story? Because if enough people here have not heard this story, I will tell it. Okay, there's one. Okay. There, me. Okay, we have a decent amount of people over on TikTok that have not heard the Moschop story. Okay, so some of you might be familiar with the Nanotyrannus story, right? How I had beef with Nanotyrannus, well, it's vaguely similar to that, but it's very different. Okay, let's go back 4 years, 3 to 4 years back. I was doing other kinds of content. I was making Destiny 2 content. Believe it or not. If you've been around recently, you probably saw my Destiny 2 video and you're like, "Oh yeah, I remember him talking about this." Okay. So, I have a friend. Her name is Starkist Vixen. I occasionally get to hang out and talk with her. There's another trope here with Panzer. Okay. Anyway, so Starkist Vixen is the person who made my logo. That is a Saurphaganax. She made my old Raptor logo, and she made the logo that I'm currently using. We designed it to kind of be a mashup of T-Rex and Tarbosaurus. That is a Suchomimus. But the intention was to have it look like it was a Nanooksaurus. Okay, so, Starkist Vixen. She does drip competitions every once in a while. The drip competitions in Destiny, as any Destiny player will tell you, the end game of Destiny 2 is fashion. It is drip. Well, oh, Panzer's getting attacked by the Sucho! I'm gonna quickly go over here. Anyway, so one of these drip competitions was themed around dinosaurs. Now, of course, if you're gonna have a drip competition themed around dinosaurs, and you have me as a friend, you have to invite me as a judge. And that is exactly what she did. She invited me on as a judge for that drip competition. And at the beginning of every drip competition, there's a bit of a question, or at the beginning of every submission, there's a question. It's just a silly question that typically relates back to the theme. Like, I think we had a space-themed drip competition, and the question was like, what's your favorite planet, or what's your favorite celestial object, or something like that. And the question for the dinosaur one was, what's your favorite dinosaur? Now, there was someone in her community, and I'm fairly certain they're still a part of her community, named Cheese. Cheese submitted their Okay, I'm not liking the fact that that sounds like it's getting closer. So we're gonna run for a bit. Okay, there's more fighting going on over there. Cool. Whoa! Whoa! Wait a minute! Whoa! Bye-bye! Okay, yeah, alright, we're gonna stick, I'm gonna stick with my buddy. We're gonna stick pretty close together. Anyway, so I was invited on as a judge. And Cheese put the answer to what's your favorite dinosaur as Moschops. Now look. Oh. Sorry. I think we stepped on that other guy by accident. Water quality too low. Crap. Anyway, they put Moschops. And if you don't know, Moschops is not a dinosaur. It is a non-mammalian synapsid, which means it is one of our ancestors. It's what they're very reptilian-like mammals, but they're not mammals. Reptile-like mammal is how I typically describe them. I had a few choice words for Cheese. I had a few choice words that I'm not going to repeat. But thankfully, Cheese took those choice words and turned them into a song. So now there is a song somewhere on the internet of me screaming at someone named Cheese because of Moschops. So somewhere out there. Yeah. Oh. I have it, by the way. If you guys want to hear it, I have it. I know where the song is. Here comes the Moschops Rage Rant. Yeah. Yeah, I still have it on me. What's your favorite prehistoric creature other than dinosaurs? Pterosaurs. Okay, yeah, they're close to dinosaurs, so maybe they are seen as more or less the same thing by the general public, but pterosaurs, yeah. Watch for crocs, yeah. Alright. Well, I'll tell you guys this. I will play you guys the Moschops Cheese song after, not after stream, but at the end of stream. At the end of stream, I will play you the Moschops, remix. We'll call it that, the Moschops remix. That's a good name for it. There are so many pterosaurs following. Is it just 2, or is there a 3rd now? Because, like, every time I look up, it feels like there's a new one. Hey, Dakota, how's your day going? My day's going pretty good. We're just chilling. It would be a lot better if it wasn't 85 degrees in my bedroom! Whoa! Whoa. Man. That's cool. That's a brachie. That's a brachiosaur right there. I haven't seen one of those before. Not in game, at least. Or, not, as a... That's so majestic. I'm sorry. My buddy here probably thinks I'm so stupid. I'm just watching him walk away. This is I've said this before. This is my favorite moment about Path of Titans. My favorite moments ever are not the fights. It's not the tension. It's not any of that. My favorite moments are that right there. When you see another player and you both, see each other. And you just keep going. It's those small moments of just like, hey, what's up, man? And they're like, hey, how you doing? And then you just keep going. It's those small, peaceful moments that I enjoy so much. Yeah. We need a big sauropod for the default game. I don't think that'll be possible. Opinion on Asphalt Venator? Yes, another neotropic dino. Oh. I don't know an Asphalt Venator. Is that an Argent? Bracky. There. Similar in height. Argent is longer. There we go. There we go. But, what if you could play in a first person as Dinosaur Survival game? Okay. Can I pitch you guys a dinosaur game idea? Actually, hold on real quick. I do want to talk about like having larger sauropods in this game because I don't think that's possible, and they've already said that's not possible because of the way that the map is built and the way that rendering works. So unfortunately, we're not going to get a lot of large sauropods in the base game. So just clearing that air now. All right, hear me out. How many of you here have seen Sword Art Online? Wild way to start a conversation, I know, but this is important. It adds an immediate amount of context to this. Okay. All right, fine. Okay, there's a few of you that don't know Sword Art Online, so I'll go ahead and explain it. Sword Art is a show about a bunch of people getting trapped in a video game, and if they die in the game, they die in real life. Now, in Sword Art, by the way, I'm not recommending this anime. Just to be perfectly clear with everyone in stream right now, this is not me recommending it. Do not watch Sword Art Online. The first season's fun. The first half of the first season is fun. Anyway, so the way that it works is that they have these helmets, and they put the helmets on, and it connects to their brain, and it fully immerses them within the game. Like, they can feel everything. Their entire nervous system has been translated into a digital world, right? Okay, let's assume that at some point in the near future, that's possible. Hear me out. First-person dinosaur survival game, you are fully locked in as a dinosaur. Like, you have your entire nervous system hooked up with it, and you can control it just like as if you were it. Is that what destroys asphalt in the wrist? Yeah, that's my idea of like a really cool dinosaur game. Just fully immersed, like, dinosaur survival game. I don't know if I'd enjoyed being snapped in half by a Tyrannosaur. Yeah, see, that's the downside of it. Is it do what? Okay, there's a few people in here that do recommend Sword Art. And you know what? If you want to listen to their recommendation, go for it. I will not recommend you that anime. Because I thought it was the coolest anime ever when I was in middle school, and then I watched literally anything else. Or maybe not literally anything else. There's a few bad ones that are... Oh. Huskaraptor. Look at that. Hi. Hi, buddy. Whoa. You can jump really high for a Huskaraptor. How you doing there? It's immersive and scary? Yeah. Hey, buddy. Meow. That's... Aww. I love the little Huskaraptors. I don't think being a dinosaur would be awesome at all. Dude, you're in the wrong place. Because I can almost guarantee you, almost everyone in chat here has probably pretended to be a dinosaur at some point. And I'm pretty sure we're all like in a safe enough place right now to openly admit that. Yeah. But like we are Tyrant Lizard King comes in with a yesterday. Yeah. Actually, could something like that help us figure out how dinosaurs could have moved? Oh, true. True. Yeah, that is true. I was a kid who did it all the time. See? See? Commit that I want to be a dinosaur. Dude, if I could be a dinosaur, I did. Someone had a really funny answer to the question of if you could be a dinosaur, would you? They were like, yeah, I'd be a dinosaur if I could because dinosaurs are dead. I heard that and I was like, that is so real. Alright, well, hey, Fantasy Hub, how you doing? Welcome in. Whoa, okay. To be fair, I did used to pretend to be an Allosaurus. See, there you go. There you go. We've all got that little bit of dino love in here. And oh, hold on, what is that? Regame echoes of bracing. What was that? I'm sorry, did anyone else hear that? I swear I heard like a crocodile or something. I don't know. Okay, what server is this? PT Semi-Real. Could be a Kulasukas. Would you? Actually, hold on. There's something I want to check after a while here. I think our main goal now, because we've already fended off an Allosaur. We've found another Stegosaur. Might be a good place for a nest, too. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna try and make it all the way over to the end of the map over here, or the end of the beach, and I think we'll call it a day there. We could have planning on you making nest. I might. We might set one up. We'll see. Yeah, acro when I was 6th grade. Okay. Funny story. Me and my friends used to fight about if Anki could beat T-Rex, and then Win decided actually. Oh Lord. My mom has a poster in her classroom that reads something along the lines of like it's a poster to get kids to pay attention in class. And the only reason I remember this poster existing in her classroom is because I got to help make it. And it was something along the lines of, if you don't pay attention in class, one day you're going to watch someone saddle a dinosaur for the first time, and your boss is going to get on to you about wasting company hours. And I got to pick the photo for that one, and the photo for it was Acrocanthosaurus. So, yeah. Just wheeled. Yeah, so... What was one dinosaur fossil that actually turned out to be a piece of wood? Oh, yeah, I forget that dinosaur's name, unfortunately. But I do know what you're talking about. Give a chance, would you turn it into a Kulasukas? I don't know if I want to be, like, all slimy and wet like a salamander. Like, I'm sitting here sweating right now. And I already feel gross. If I was always, like... I don't want to... We'll say highly moisturized. If I was always like that, I don't know if I could stand it. What's an animal that's alive today that's closely related to dinosaurs besides birds? Well, birds are dinosaurs. So you can't really say they're the closest living thing to dinosaurs because they are dinosaurs. Other than them, it would be crocodiles. Because they are the other archosaurs of the, of that lineage. I'm just gonna realize, we can, yeah, let's go ahead and shed into this skin since we're almost done with stream here. Might as well shed into the skin that we were gunning for since the start. Yeah, are birds real? Probably. Maybe. I'm not entirely sure, honestly. Why are you hungry? You're losing health to something. Huh. All birds are bipedal? Yes. Opinion on Karcha? Very cool. Have you watched Primitive War, and if so, what did you think? I did watch it. I will say that it was a fun watch. I learned a lot about the development of that movie and the development team of that movie after I watched it. I will hold my opinions on the time, or for the time being, but know that I'm not exactly approving of how that movie was produced and who they chose to have portray certain characters. But I will say that as a movie, coming at it with nothing else, it was a decently entertaining watch. But yeah. You wish there were more dinosaur horror movies? Yes! I want to see a dinosaur horror movie with a Megaraptor. Because I think Megaraptors are part of a group of dinosaurs that the general public has not been thoroughly introduced to. And I think a Megaraptor, because of that, would be such an alien animal to like the general public that it would almost feel like it wasn't a real dinosaur and it was just some monster. So yeah, Lakota did its eyes face forward. Its eyes faced forward, just like ours do, giving it binocular vision. Meaning, if a T-Rex is looking at you, it's looking at you. By the way, I'd like to say there's a bunch of people that took that way too literally. Like, no, like, come on. He said the thing. Yeah, I did the whole thing. Facts on. Hold on, I did see someone ask you about facts on Histriosaurus. That is a name I have never laid eyes upon, which means I'm going to look that up after stream. So here's what I want you to do. Mr. LMG Jan 12. Here's what I want you to do, because I know I'm going to forget it. Go to the comment section of one of my videos and ask me that in there. And then after stream, I'm going to see that comment and I'm going to look it up and I'll give you something. All right? I do not have my phone on me. If I did, I would look it up right now. But I'll get you something after stream. What's a Megaraptor? I feel like I've heard of it before. Dude, Megaraptors are... It's possibly a Brachiosaurid from the early Cretaceous. Really? Interesting. Hold on. I'll tell you what. I will look it up once we get to the end of the shore over here. I don't know who this Halscaraptor is, but I have a feeling it's Teddy. I don't know why. Nosaurus is the fossil. Yes, that one. It was a Chinosaurus. Lakota, do you like waffles? Do you like pancakes? I like both. Yes. It's me. It's you, Sam. Okay. Okay. Was the Mosasaur a dinosaur or considered a shark? Neither. It's a lizard. Just straight up. It's one of the only prehistoric reptiles that I can point to and say, yeah, that one's actually a lizard. Like, all of these other things are not lizards, but that one is. So, yeah. Lakota, do you like French toast? I do, but... Whoa. There it is. Wow. I'm just so awestruck every time we come across like another herbivore. Again, these are my favorite moments ever. And oh, you little rat. Oh, you little rat. Just gonna pick that up. Thank you. I appreciate it, man. Oh, man. I just love that. Sorry, I forgot. Oh, yeah. Right. Lizards. Yeah. The mosasaurs are just straight up lizards. By the way, Lakota, I'm the other trope. Dakota, if you get the chance to bring back the sauropods and make a new sauropod, would you? Make a new sauropod from scratch? Oh, hold on. Oh. Hey, tropes! Tropes, come here! Tropes! Tropes, we got food. Tropes, food. There you go, eat. I'm pretty sure one of them at least is eating fish, so one of them is not going to be able to grab it, I don't think. But yeah, I mean, I would love to bring back one individual of like the titanosaurs, like one giant titanosaur. Just simply because I think if I saw a titanosaur in person, I think I would cry. Because I've already cried to the Brachiosaurus scene in Jurassic Park. I can't imagine what I would do to seeing that IRL. Like, you know what I mean? Are lizards real? Yes. Lizards are a part of an order called, was it Lepidopsaurs? What was your favorite dinosaur that suddenly became invalid? Ooh, I liked Saurophaganax, but mostly for its name. So, yeah. Fossil Pokemon, Lepidosauria, yes. Can we LARP? Hey, buddy. Okay, you're a bit spooky. Oh, okay. Well, there's a Capro over there. It's only one Capro, so he appears to be pretty solitary. But if you mean live-action roleplay... Oh, there's two. There's more. There's 100% more Capros somewhere. Unless that's the same one. In which case, yikes. Okay, we're gonna cross the bridge over here. But yeah. I mean, if I could make a new sauropod, I'd probably grab, like, a Margosaurus and just make that twice as large. Oh, bye, Sam. Sam, the Housecaraptor. Need more realistic dinosaur horror movie with Megaraptorans and sauropods. You're right, I actually never explained what a Megaraptor is. Megaraptors are weird. And that might sound like me coming out vague for the purposes of being vague, but no, literally, we don't know what they are. I'm not kidding. We have had so many different papers come out saying, oh, the Megaraptors are Slowosaurs. Oh, they're Tyrannosauroids. They're Carcharodontosauroids. They're Allosauroids or something. We don't... Starboy Blue, what is up? How you doing? We're talking about Megaraptors because they're weird and we don't know where they belong. But, like, no, literally, we don't know what... You know what's funny? You know what's funny? We don't know where Megaraptors belong, but we know they're not raptors. Help, I'm glitched. What'd you do to yourself, Sam? Hi, dude, your PNG looks right. Thank you. I appreciate it, man. Okay, the tropes. Hello, tropes. I was actually gonna... And Wonder's in here, too. Oh, my goodness. All of my mutuals. What is up, guys? All of my mutuals are in here. But yeah, I was actually gonna send you a text yesterday, Star, because I was wondering about some stuff with rigging when it comes to avatars, and I was wondering if I should just make the jump straight to 3D VTuber avatar. I've already got like some of the tracking stuff, so you know, might as well. Ask away. I have a knowledge. Yes. All right. Well, I will probably do that after stream if I don't immediately pass out. Actually, Star, while I have you here, I'm actually going to do something that I told chat I was going to do eventually, because we are coming to the end of stream here, unfortunately. But you missed the story of my beef with Moschops. And so we're about to listen to a song that someone made out of a rant of me complaining that they said Moschops was their favorite dinosaur. I used to do Destiny content, and we had a drip comp one time, and the theme was dinosaur. And someone said their favorite dinosaur was Moschops, and this was like me 3 to 4 years ago. I was way less forgiving about like small things like that. So I had a whole rant that stream. Gave this song. Yes, we're gonna see it. I do wonder if James Napoli ontogeny works with the internal structures, could help in pin down what Megaraptors are by CT scanning a few skulls. I would also be very interested in seeing that. Okay. All right, guys. We're gonna listen to the song. Let's see if Discord opens. Okay, cool. We're good. Oh my goodness. I have 5 people in my DMs and a notification from my Discord server. Oh, good lord. All right. Let me see if I can find it. It's sitting somewhere. Ah, here it is. Okay. All right. I'm gonna say this now. For the next minute and a half, this is now a mature language stream. I am sorry. Here we go. Hold on, sorry. Discord's being weird. Here we go.
Moschops predates the dinosaur. Alright? Okay, sorry. If I find the motherfucker who can send Moschops, I'm going to strangle you. Okay, Moschops predates the dinosaur. Alright? Motherfucker. Jeez! Jeez! Something, alright? It wasn't Moschops. Like the Dimension-Trodon. I'm going to strangle you. Strangle you. The Mesozoic era. Jeez! Jeez! Taurus Microraptor 50 million years ago. Jeez! The Dimension-Trodon, though.
I need this full res. Oh, Lord. I can DM this to you, Star, if you really want to. Unfortunately, I think I'd have to re-record this, because I had, like, such an awful... Oh, here's the chorus. You don't like... So, unfortunately, so this is actually pulled directly from Starkiss Vixen's stream. So I can't do anything about the audio quality. If I really wanted to go back and redo that, I would... I was gonna say... Oh, well, thank you, Dino Dylan, for hanging out with us. I had a feeling you were in stream, because you weren't talking too much, but yeah. And I think most of the people here have been in stream. So, but hey, if enough people demand it, I will re-record it. Wait a second. Ain't it dinner time? Paleo Pizza, get out of my YouTube chat. I'm about to end stream. Don't get on to me right now. Sorry. Paleo Pizza's over on YouTube, and he's telling me it's time to go. I know it's time to go. But yeah. But yes. Thank you everybody for stopping by. We've been live for almost 3 hours now, so I think it's been a pretty good, it's been a pretty good 3 hours. But yeah, unfortunately we are gonna end things because it is still like 85 degrees in my house inside, and it is miserable, and I am sweaty, and I think I'd rather just lay down and tank the heat. Oh, Before we go, hold on, real quick. Hold on. I did want to show, you know what? I don't care. I don't care about safe logging. This goes back to the, and we are ending stream in a second, but just hold on. I want to, someone earlier was like, what's a Mega Raptor? And we were talking about that, and I just kind of want to show one, just to kind of show off that. What is that? No, like, genuinely, like, how do you classify this? At no point have I ever looked at it and gone, I know exactly where that fits in with the rest of the family, or the rest of the theropod, family tree. They're so weird. And you know why they're so weird? Because they did the opposite of the tyrannosaurs. And I'm not kidding. Look at them. The tyrannosaurs, or something we've noticed with a lot of large theropods, is that there is a correlation between how big their heads are and how small their arms are. And you see the exact opposite correlation right here. Hystrosaurus, that's right. I was going to look that up. That's an imposter Horner. It's a Tyrannosaurus relative, that's for sure. Probably. Hystrosaurus. That's right. Someone asked me about that, and I wanted to look into it because I hadn't heard that name before. Give me 1 second. Histriosaurus. Whoa! Is this like a Diplodocid? No, it's a Brachiosaurus. Wow! That's very cool. It's only really known from vertebrae. That's unfortunate. Yeah. That's really unfortunate to see. All right, but real quick, since we're, I just looked over at something and I got a notification that I wasn't expecting. Anyway, that's gonna do it for stream, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out. It has been an absolute pleasure and a blast. You know, we had our ups and downs, getting attacked by the Alioramus and the Raptors and stuff like that. And I know people. I see Triceratops is upset that I'm getting off. But yeah, it's been fun. We will be live tomorrow for Dino Class. That's right, Dino Class this Saturday, tomorrow. Do not be surprised if it is earlier than usual. Do not be surprised if it's an hour or earlier than usual, because if I have the choice, it's going to be a cooler day when I do this. So, sorry, okay. Sorry. All right, I'm just going to end stream, and then I'm going to deal with what I've got going on my second monitor. Okay, thank you guys so much for hanging out. Thank you, everybody who liked, commented, shared, followed, all that good stuff. Subscribe, and if you're over on YouTube, thank you, everybody. Same stuff and also subscribing. And thank you, everybody who gifted over on TikTok. And thank you, Dino Nerd, for the donation earlier in stream. But with all that said and done, you guys have a great rest of y'all's day, great rest of y'all's weekend. I'll see you tomorrow for Dino Class. Stay safe, have fun, and all that good stuff, and I will catch y'all later.